Hello, Simon here from Tiny Tudor, and welcome to our Tiny Tudor flagship showroom. Flagship for all of the models that are designed to be towed by cars. And that is actually the reason for this video today. I've had some questions coming in, things about, are tiny houses legal and can you actually drive them on the road? So I thought I'd do this quick video from the actual showroom itself and try and give you a little bit of information. Now, before I went into these projects, I obviously did a lot of research of the departments of transport all over the world to see what was possible and what was not possible in the various different countries, because I am expecting to actually build a lot of these tiny houses and export them from Thailand to various different countries in the world. So I had to do quite a bit of research behind the scenes there. So basically, what is the difference between a tiny house and a caravan, which is the main subject of the law? Well, basically, a caravan is physically fixed to its trailer. The trailer is actually an integral part of the caravan. In fact, the trailer is the floor of the caravan, and so it's classed as being a single unit. So under that law and regulation in Australia, New Zealand, England, Europe, even America, in some parts of America, you are fixed then to a legal height of just 3 meters and 7 meters in length. You can then be only 2.5 meters wide, which is the width of a lane of the road, and then it comes down to the classations of your driving license, which is normally 3.5 tons. So they're your towing limits. And that difference with the caravan and the tiny house is actually that trailer being fixed to the caravan. Now, a tiny house, what we have here is really a house, but in our particular design, the trailer is removable. It comes out from underneath the house. So what you've got here legally by the transport laws are two separate items. You have a house and a trailer. So your house is therefore classed as being the load on the trailer and comes under different laws. If you are the load on a trailer, you can actually go to a height of 4 meters instead of 3, 4 meters, which is the same as a shipping container on one of those big trucks. And then you can go to a legal length longer than 7 meters if your trailer is designed to do so. And that's all within the laws. It's all set out in the different subjects. And of course it covers Thailand just as much as it does England. So that is one of the main differences, and the answer to the question, is a tiny house legal and can you drive with it on the road? Well, the answer is yes. To be honest with you, I'm hardly likely to build something and want to sell it if it's illegal. So the answer ultimately is yes. And I'm actually going to demonstrate for you how that trailer comes out from underneath the house, and then you can see quite clearly that you've got a house over there and a trailer over there. And incidentally, it is only the trailer that has to go for its MOT on a yearly basis to get its registration. You don't have to take your tiny house with you. Trailer only to get its MOT and registration. Another interesting detail for you there. But people are asking these questions, so I felt it was good to make a video to actually give you some answers. So here we go, demonstration of how that trailer comes out from underneath the house. So the first thing you'll notice is that tiny house is actually connected to the trailer only for the purpose of transport with 4 locking bolts. So those bolts are removed. Right, next part of the step is to actually wind up the house on our stands here, on our jack stands, and that will raise the house away from the trailer. It only has to be raised about 2 inches. Now, as the trailer's going up, just as additional security, we also put in axle stands. So we're not just relying on the winders, we're putting in axle stands in addition. Here's your first look underneath, and you can see that the house is separated just by about 2 inches away from the trailer. It's just enough that we release the catch on the lock, and then the trailer can actually be pulled clean out, leaving the house, of course, on its stands. Of course, after releasing the brake, that trailer is now just going to come clean out. So what we basically end up with, that operation finished, is you have the trailer over there. That's the piece only that you have to take for your MOT all the time. And then of course you have your tiny house over there, standing on its own with its own legs. How about that then? If you'd like to watch more videos like this on what Pattaya and Thailand have to offer, then click on the link up here. If you'd like to see what property promotions we currently have, then click on the link down here. If you generally just like to follow the channel, then please like and subscribe. It's not going to cost you a penny, you just have to click the button, and if you ring that notification bell, you'll never miss any up and coming videos.